see
the
that.
most immediate area that what
Wrong.
would remember exactly.
So we just continued to evacuate people. Like
and
there
it
was
was this
a,
large
you know, there was a woman
16
down in the basement level that she had cerebral palsy. She
Might have
couldn't
been the
walk.
next day,
She was
might
trying to
have
get out of the building.
The morning of 9/11, I was actually upstate in Nanuet doing a large demolition job. And when the first tower hit, there was conflicting reports, if you remember, and there was a small Cessna and that hit the tower. Then, you know, when we found out it was but nobody knew it was a terrorist attack yet until half hour later, whatever it was, when the second plane hit. I was in charge of about 200 men on that job, and I shut it down.
I was assigned to the Broadway-Nassau station, Fulton Street, which is actually a block away from the World Trade Center. And as a transit police officer, we cover those calls for the World Trade Center. That's an actual assignment to me when you cover the Broadway-Nassau station. And it said over the radio, it came over unknown condition at the World Trade Center.
I got dressed, I jumped in my car, and I headed into the precinct that I worked out of, which is the 109 precinct, Flushing, Queens. On my way there, I took the Northern State Parkway, which is one of the most direct routes. And as luck would have it, I was doing about 100 miles an hour on the parkway, and there was a state trooper who just flew right by, and he came alongside of me and was telling me to pull over. So to save time, I just took out my shield and I held it up and I showed it to him. And I guess he had heard that the towers were attacked, because he just gave me a wave and said, "Follow me," you know, basically gave me a wave, and I knew it meant to follow me. He turned on his lights, and he gave me an escort all the way into Queens.
We were doing the restoration project on the Marine Parkway Bridge. So our best avenue of approach would have been through the Midtown Tunnel. And we were told that even though we offered to go in immediately and they needed iron workers desperately, the City of New York Department of Engineering and their specialists had not validated or verified the structural integrity of all the bridges and tunnels going in and out of New York City.
I think I did my best. You know, I really, you know, I had a chance to leave, and I chose to stay.
People from all over this country, not just New York. 435 congressional districts in the United States, 431 of them came to Ground Zero. The good came to fight that evil.
And that exploded.
And it was the largest ever
direction
showing
But,
how good.
And
You know,
I really
I never
believe
knew that because I didn't see
the
it.
most
go through every
immediate
war,
area
any soldier
that
ever fought
was
in any
wrong.
war
I don't
started.
remember
Going
exactly
all the way
what
back.
it was, but
We just continued to
That was
evacuate
actually
people.
good.
Like
And
there
it was
was
this
a,
large
you know,
body.
there was a woman
16
down in the basement level
and
that she had
up out
cerebral
of this-
palsy.
It could happen
Might have been the
years.
next day.
She was trying to-
The clock is ticking,
The world keeps turning.
and memories fade with time.
That's why we need your help. Our goal is to conduct 911 interviews by the 10th anniversary of the attack. Through the World Trade Center program, we have the opportunity to organize interviews with hundreds of responders. These primary source accounts will be invaluable for our families as well as future historians.
You know, if you look at it as the story of the World Trade Center disaster and follow-up was a book. We're trying to capture the pages of the book, and the people are the pages.
Today's video technology will help us record history like never before.
But we can't do this alone.
We're counting on your support to preserve these memories.
Help us help history to never forget.